Happy Independence Day. Reassuring words of this nation's and the world's future would be welcome this Independence Day in 2015. But instead, we feel a call to action as the President, Barack Obama, having lost the confidence of the nation, capitalizes instead on race and history by seeking to banish a state's flag and to diminish the entire South this Independence Day. And as the two major national political parties, the Democrats and Republicans, whose prominent role and indeed whose very presence would have deeply troubled the framers and the signers of the Declaration of Independence. For well they knew the history of partisan rancor and factions and warned of this bane of freedom. But today these factions in Minnesota celebrate Independence Day by taking comfort in the banishment of the Minnesota Independence Party, a major third party and rival for leadership. They feel emboldened by the thought that by reducing the choices and voices of voters at the polls, they will bolster their own prominence in their dream that they be seen as the hope for the future, as they assume the awesome responsibility of steering America toward the safe harbor and happy land the signers of the Declaration of Independence had yearned for and trusted God for. And this Independence Day should be a time not of partisan celebration, but of sober reflection on what is expected of us to carry the American dream of freedom and justice, a dream embodied as if in the flesh, toward an uncertain future, and a time for prayer to a Christian God, that we may solidly grasp and keep what we have inherited, what has been bestowed on us, and bring this nation and its blessings forth to a troubled world. Today, more than ever, freedom of conscience and its progeny, charity and goodwill toward all, whether Christian, Jew, Muslim, Hindu, Buddhist, or of whatever faith or moral persuasion, freedom of conscience must be preserved by our national Supreme Court and Congress, and carried into deeds to build a society that will bring hope, bring security, safety, and happiness, as intended by those who put their pen to the Declaration of Independence and affirmed it July 4th, 1776.